Except for Mohit, everybody can ask. क्योंकि मोहित पूछेगा तो फिर किसी के टर्न नहीं आएगी. भाई आप चुप हो जाए यार.
Thank you so much for the amazing, amazing workshop. I have no words to express. It's really been amazing. Um, so I missed first few days. I missed first 3-4 days of retreat,
Right.
so I missed the breath work technique exactly. So I wanted to understand that what's the right way to do it, and also how many times weekly or once in a week, what is the right way to do it?
So technique I share, but so what is your doubt about the technique?
About the breathing, where the hands, one should place the hands and
Hands can be
nothing.
anywhere, doesn't matter,
Okay.
right? And it's a connected breathing, right? Full breath into your belly. As soon as you inhale, you exhale. You exhale, you take the next breath in. So it's a conscious connected breathing. You don't hold your breath anytime. And the focus is on inhalation and not on exhalation.
Okay.
Whole focus is on breathing in deep. Exhalation is freeing yourself, freeing the breath. Yeah. And you can do once or twice a week. But there's a lot of times people are going through some troubled times or some severe health issue. Then they can even do every day. But on a normal, you can do just once or twice a week. Yeah. The rest of the other days followed with meditation.
Because when I did online versus doing it here, there was a big difference. And I didn't experience that time what I experienced today. So every time we do will be a different experience based on the emotions that you have. Yeah.
Very different experience.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good
Just say your
afternoon.
name. Where are you from?
I'm Sarika from Bangalore. From 9 days, I'm attending this session. From 9 days, I was trying to speak every day. I thought to share, but in my mind, it was coming. I'm going from identity or really what I want, when I want, I should ask. That small voice was going on, and I left it. So this is the correct time, so I couldn't talk in that time, I can see. Yeah, thank you. First of all, thanks to Vijay sir. He connected me to this opportunity. Even though I was not ready to come here because some situations and some reasons were making me not to come here. Again, my son Vishal, he told, no, you have to sit, you have to take this knowledge for your next life journey and for you and your family and your team. So next takeoff you have to take. He told, okay. Then I realized and I came here, sir. In each session, I was getting so many answers, so many questions I had. All I got, and mainly breath work, it made me to come out of the anger, anxieties, everything. And the Dr. Newton paused, about past meditation. It was wondering for me. It has pulled me in my family life.
Take your time.
Yeah. I was blaming everyone Yeah. From childhood, I was searching when I was in third standard, I think. Some my grandmom's mom, they used to talk. Bhagavad Gita is very good. If we read that, everything will be solved and we'll get moksha. Something it has, I have took, I think. After few years after marriage, on my home, so their satsang started, and I used to start doing Bhagavad Gita Parayana, bhajans, everything. Yesterday's session, in that I came to know because of that prayers. So many experiences in my life, every day, moment by moment, my life moved on. I came to know experience I got, and so many manifesting was happening every day, every moment. But I was not knowing this scientific logics which you gave by each slides and information. I came out of that, oh, this is the correct way what I did. But few months before, and that satsang was closed. For 20 years I have gone there, full day I used to do, and every day in my family issues I was taking stand and going on, but it was going like that only. And today when you tell about karma theory, there also I got clarity. So it will be pulling, and reasons will be coming, you told. Uh, so how it comes, law of attraction and law of karma, how it acts, I wanted to know in these reasons.
So, what is specific? So, I explained law of karma, law of.
Yeah.
So, what do you really want to understand in it?
So in my family, I have been separated. But in past Janma, I came to know that. So because of that, so I couldn't stand there. I'm thinking. And due to law of attraction, so only when we see good things and take stand, that also I did. Just few years again we stand, but I couldn't stand again. So why it is happening like this, I don't know. But now, so I don't want to go for past. So I want to stand for this, and I want to see about my children and growth of me. I thought like that and started again from 3 years. So some knowledge I got after that. Spiritual knowledge. Again, from my some mentors, I got some knowledge. So keeping belief on Lord Krishna, better you keep belief on you. It will work. So I got that knowledge and I started. It's okay, let me see this also. In that also, so many things happened, so many achievements, success, everything. So again, when Dr. Newton paused, they told no, 75% to 90% you may get success, and if there is any blockages, again it will hold. So many confusions again started in me. What is happening, I don't know. What I want to do, I don't know. So many incompleteness, I feel. So that I will be trying to do, I want to complete, and I'll be doing all the works in that way. And I will be so involved, and I'll give attention, energy, vibrations, and it will happen. Again, in being, I can see I'm completed. From outside, I'll be seeing it is incompleted. Again, I saw in that past meditation, okay, from there it is coming. So all these are coming from there. Then how to stand for myself again. Again in that meditation, okay, that is finished. Just you have to address it so that you can stand and you can again go forward. They told, okay, I'm thinking, but it is pulling me. Yeah.
So, see, whatever you heard in 9 days,
Yeah.
lot of information, lot of understanding, but sometimes we take time to integrate that understanding. So you first 60 days, next 60 days, just meditate every day.
Yeah.
Make that your regular habit. And when, then you'll be able to integrate all this. Day to day, be every day moment, live by awareness. See whatever you have learned, how do you apply in your day-to-day life.
Okay.
By the end of 60 days, you will get answers yourself.
Yeah.
Right now, you also don't know what you want.
Yeah.
Right? So you will get the clarity, you will also know what you want then.
Okay.
So sometimes when too much bombardment of knowledge happens, we need some time to integrate.
Yeah.
And true integration happens when we relate with that day-to-day actual life.
Yes.
Right? So when that actually happens, then you will get clarity, you will get your own answers.
Okay.
When you raise your vibration, then the vibration guides you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. In that way, I was doing when I was doing prayers.
So
Again now.
don't go back to stories now.
Yeah. Okay.
Forget what you've been doing.
Okay.
Now you follow what resonates with you.
Okay.
Always have a scientific temper.
Okay.
Question. Anything you're doing, don't do blindly.
Okay.
Even whatever you heard here, if it does not resonate with you, don't do it blindly.
Okay.
Always question why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Okay.
By doing that, is it really making the transformation of my feeling or not?
Okay.
Transformation of my emotion or not?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. And in so many reasons, I know I have respect, gratitude from all people who have supported for me. But for a few years, few months, I'm silent. But in my mind, I'm blaming them so much. For me, it is hurting me, and this vicious goes for them also. I know I should give gratitude. I should not resist, but it is happening.
Yeah. But good thing is earlier you were doing it unconsciously. Today when it comes, at least now you're aware of it. Right? And the moment you're aware, now you know, oh, this is not something what I want to manifest more in my life.
Yeah.
Right?
Even
So
though
then you
I'm
can
seeing.
change the direction. You can
Yeah.
change your thought process.
Yeah.
You can break that chain of thoughts, right? And focus on what you want in your life. So what is important is to now apply this, integrate this understanding. And it will help to integrate with meditation every day. Do it 1 hour, maybe 2 hours, maybe morning, evening, 1 hour. And integrate it. Right? Then things will change.
I'm doing this, no, sir. I'm giving that gratitude,
No,
even though.
no, you're not doing right now.
Okay.
You're doing it very mechanically.
Yeah. Okay.
It has to really come from the heart.
Okay.
And it's been only 9 days. There's no magic trick, right? Sometimes we carry lifetimes of patterns. It is not expected also to all of a sudden everything, 9 days, everything will change.
From 3 months to 6 months, I'm doing that. But I can see that. I'll be conscious, see what is happening, what you are talking. Again, you are doing the same thing. I'll go and tell gratitude, all that. But
All that is very mental. What we've been doing is very mental.
okay.
With meditation, actual transformation happens. The inner transformation happens.
Okay.
The actual emotional change happens.
Okay.
Then gratitude comes naturally. Forgiveness comes naturally. Forgiveness is not a mental act.
Okay.
Right? You cannot forgive and forget. The more you try to forget, the more you remember that. The more you remember that, the more same emotions or anger or frustration will come up.
Okay.
So it has to come from your change of emotion, and that will happen with meditation.
Okay.
Right? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
सर एक चीज़ जाननी थी ये स्टेजेस ऑफ इवोल्यूशन में.
Say your name, where are you from?
माय नेम इज़ हर्ष, आई एम फ्रॉम मुंबई. तो एट एक लाइफ में हम एक ही स्टेज में रह सकते हैं कि एक लाइफ में वी कैन चेंज स्टेजेस.
Of course, we can change stages. That is the power. That is our human potential.
ओके, बिकॉज आई एम कंफ्यूज कि मैं अभी फ़िलहाल बेबी सोल में हूँ कि यंग सोल में हूँ, क्योंकि दोनों ट्रेड्स आ रहे जो आप बता रहे, तो वो हमें इवेल्युएट करना है.
You will know yourself. Plus, you have a potential to be a old soul also in this lifetime.
ओके, सो बाय मेडिटेटिंग एंड asking ourselves by
You are already a old soul. You are a mature soul or a old soul. Otherwise, you will not come here for 9 days.
oh, okay,
You'll never come here for 9 days.
okay,
Right?
okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, sir. My name is Raj. I am from Maharashtra. I live in Bangalore. I come from a marketing and sales background where lying or using some kind of a darker human behavior to get the sales is very natural, and it isn't taken anything unethical. It has become a part of the culture. So my question is related when I see two types of people, for example, Joe Dispenza, Vishen Lakhani, you, who talks about vibration, frequency, a good vibes, good soul, good human. And the another side of people I have to watch, read about like Robert Greene, Dr. Jordan Peterson, a very renowned people who talks about darker shades of human behavior. What I find is, in short run, when it comes to dealing with people in general, their strategies, their way of communication is very good. I myself in past have been a spiritual fool, which is like don't have that stronger boundaries. So my question is, sir, how do I maintain the balance between both being empathetic plus being a person who has a very strong boundaries, who doesn't get manipulated, being a person who is internally sorted, but when it comes to human behavior, is powerful, is wise, intellectual enough to use the proper words. So I want your advice on two things. One is the spiritual aspect about it, and the another is a practical approach to it.
So, spirituality and practicality is not different. Right? Material world and spiritual world is not different. Material world is an extension of the spiritual world. What you call is matter came from the spirit. So when you find your alignment, when you raise your vibration, and when you are honest, when you are authentic, when you are genuine, you'll be able to impact people more. If you are in a sales or any other way, you'll be able to impact them more. Because it's not just about verbal communication. There's a lot of communication which happens non-verbally, right? And that will, and that is what people are understanding and watching. Secondly, when words come from the heart, they'll enter the heart. When you are authentic, then when you speak, when your thoughts are combined with the emotions, then the words carry power. Otherwise, it is empty words. Then, to influence people with those empty words, it needs a lot of effort, a lot of hard work, lot of explanation, lot of justification. And then when the sale happens, you think, oh, it happened because I justified so much, because I explained so much. And so it happened, so I did it. Right? But when you follow law of attraction, when you change your state of being, and then when you're doing what you're doing, then things become effortless. You will wonder, इसको तो मैं 500 रुपए की चीज बेचने गया था, इसने तो मुझे 5000 का ऑर्डर दे दिया. And so easily it happened. Right? You'll meet the right people at the right time. And you'll probably see, oh, your sales are much more, and much more effortless. So, focus on your vibration, be authentic, and when you raise your vibration, being authentic helps you. We become inauthentic when we don't raise, when we are disconnected, we need to be inauthentic. Right? Even if I don't care for the person, I need to show I care for that person. But when I'm connected, I genuinely care, so I don't need to pretend. Right? So, and universe has its own ways of doing. When you're not connected, everything is about logic. You will think very linear. But universe thinks exponentially. You will think, oh, 1 plus 1, how do I make 1 plus 1? Then 2 plus 1, then 2 plus 3 plus 1. But when you are connected, the universe will say, oh, how can I make it him 3, then 30, then 300, then 3000? So the universe way of giving is exponential. Our human mind thinks very linear. Because we are limited, that is what we are conditioned to. Right? Maybe, or maybe some other things might happen. You may be doing a job for a company, making a sale. You may become an entrepreneur yourself. You may have now 20 people working under you. Right? So universe has its own way of doing things. So just change your vibration, change your alignment, and do things from that state of being. Rest, you trust the process. You surrender the process to the process. Right? And be ready for the initial chaos. Initially, you may feel, oh, I'm not getting result. Little bit, it may take some time. But in the long run, you'll see you achieve much more. Right? Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, please. Yeah, after.
Just 2 minutes. Myself, Beena. I am from Bangalore. Sir, I work as a teacher for Swaminarayan Gurukul, and I teach meditation for all the kids. I teach for small children only, and I love teaching meditation, and children are also so happy when I teach them meditation. And one day if I take a leave, then they will be all feeling like, why Beena ma'am has not come? We are feeling so lonely and all. Even including the teachers, they expect me to come, attend the assembly, teach them at least one thought every day, and also at the same time meditation. So I like to bring my children here once to Pyramid Valley, show the whole thing, and let them enjoy the essence of meditation even here. That's what is my wish, sir.
Of course,
Yeah.
anytime.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely, I'll bring them. And it's just to express my gratitude. I just lots of gratitude. I really had a very good time, sir. These 9 days was really transforming. I don't have word to express my feelings. It was wonderful, and the breath work was so, I really did not know what was happening. And I simply went on dancing, and the tears were coming out. Someone gave a tissue in my hand. I got so frustrated, I simply threw the tissue. I didn't know, but soon after the breath work, even the other day and today, I really felt very light and very happy, and really full. I am completely, I feel a very good and light feeling, sir. It was divine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
you.
It's gratitude to you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like to keep coming for the retreat again and again.
Sure.
Thanks a lot, sir. I've learnt a lot from here.
Thank
You
you.
so much.
I'm Nikhil from based in Dubai, and so I think I've discussed my issues with you earlier, and I think it's been, first of all, thank you. It's been wonderful being here. It's been wonderful being here, and I think this morning the breathwork meditation also for me was, I think, a great experience. But I think later what you spoke about the soul connect and the whole part of the challenge, and for me I kind of understood whatever I'm going through is a challenge put in front of me,
Right.
And I need to see how I face that. While I was doing it, so with breathworks, the time of the meditation was great. Uh, but after the meditation, about half an hour, 1 hour later, I went back into feeling depressed. And even in the other meditations, when I was doing it, the only thing my mind would tell me is, your eye problem, your eye problem, your eye problem. So what's happening is I'm not able to focus on, well, I want to manifest because I know this is a challenge which may take its own time.
Right.
But I can't stop other things from moving forward. And I'm not able to focus on, how do I manifest other things around me that have to progress. Instead of putting, so all my energy is right now getting depleted into just thinking about the medical problem.
Right.
So I'm not able to figure out right now how to, one is actually two questions. One is what type of meditation should I be doing in the current situation of, because I can see with breathworks, at least I didn't have so much of thought, right? Because it was probably more active. And so what type of meditation, maybe until I come to a state where I can do more, what type of meditation should I be doing? Second is when it comes to manifestation, how can I, manifest on things without getting mentally disturbed all the time? Because I'm not able to manifest today. It's all the energy is getting drained, and I'm tired every day, just thinking about that. So what can I do for these two things? Wanted to get your advice.
So first thing is don't believe about any mental thing, right? Because then it's a self-defeating phenomena, It is all attention differently, Where if there's something, some mental thing, then there's some faculty which is more active. So which you can do better. So don't believe those things. Most of the psychometry test results are not correct. Most of it.
No, I mean the mental in terms of the medical in terms of the eyes.
Medical in terms of
in terms of the eyes.
So focus on your breath.
Okay.
Focus on, do regular breath work. Maybe you do thrice breath work, 3 times breath work in a week.
Okay.
That will help you.
Okay.
And other days you can follow with meditation. Maybe you can start with more of anapanasati,
Okay.
which will help you to, empty your mind, bring in that balance.
Right.
Right.
Okay. And with that, the manifestation, like today, if I want to manifest.
Abhi, you don't worry,
Don't worry about that.
manifestation.
Okay.
Second stage.
Second stage. So
Right.
reach to equilibrium and then
Abhi,
come to.
focus on changing your vibration. Focus
Okay.
on changing your vibration.
Right.
Then go to the next steps.
Got
Right.
it. Got it.
Even manifestation will not happen unless you perfect the brain coherence and the heart coherence.
Right.
Because it is not just about visualizing, you also have to feel it.
Correct.
The feeling will come.
Which is not happening right now.
It will come when you do these 2 steps.
Okay.
When you master these 2 steps.
Okay.
So first focus on this and then focus on manifestation.
Sure. All right.
Then you'll know, now I'm ready. Now I want to visualize and do things. You can do visualization,
Right.
but if you're not feeling it, it is not going to work for you.
Correct.
And it can be a counterproductive, right? It's a double-edged sword. If you're thinking abundance, feeling lack, you'll produce more of lack.
Got it.
Right? So focus first do with the help of breath work and anapanasati, you'll be able to come to the right state. You'll be ready for ready, which is manifestation, right? So that will come later, third step.
Okay.
Right? First do breath work and anapanasati.
Done.
And you'll be fine. You will know now. You'll know now, I'm not getting thoughts, which is those ants, automatic negative thoughts or disempowering thoughts.
Correct.
All that will naturally stop.
Right. Because what's happening now is like, I love the breathworks in the morning. Half an hour later, so many things I'm having visual disturbances with. It goes back to square one. And then you have to pick yourself again. So that's
because it's a fight. No?
Yeah.
Body is addicted to its own chemical addiction.
Correct.
It won't give up now.
Right.
For so many years it has been there. How will it give up so easily?
Right.
Right? So it's a fight between 5% of your creative mind between that 95% of the program.
Okay.
Right? So initially there'll be a fight.
Right.
But eventually that 5% will win.
Okay.
Because eventually it's mind over matter.
True.
right?
True.
And then it's like riding a wild horse. Initially, it will be it will give a lot of trouble once you master it, but then the same wild horse will make you run faster.
Right.
So, Abhi, it is about you are a jockey, first trying
Correct.
to control the wild body, you know,
Right.
which is tuned, which is accustomed to his own chemical addiction. So that's why after some time, again you slip back to its own thing.
Correct.
Right?
All right.
So it's an initial struggle.
Right.
It's a birth pang.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been almost now 6 months. So first 2 months was in the hope things will get better.
Right.
You know, and then the last 4 months has been into seeing doctors and trying various, things. And right now I'm just in that stage of how to get mental balance first. And then, what has to happen medically will happen. But, being in the state of presence is important.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
And also manifestation, lot of time manifestation naturally happens when you change your vibration.
Right.
When things change inside you, things will naturally change around you.
Okay. That's right.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Shayans. I have two questions. One is, I have attended Vipassana course, and whenever I
Say
do,
your name, where are you from?
my name is Ibrahim. I'm from Bangalore. I have attended Vipassana in 2019, and these days I feel the moment I focus on my breath, that is Anapana, I feel I get some vibrations in some specific place every time. So, what should we do at that time? Should we focus in that place or breath? One. If I have some heavy feeling in any part of my body, usually it comes on my face and it stays for a long time. If there is any such, what should I do?
So come back to your breath. Come back to your breath, but you don't resist it. You're in Vipassana, there's Kaya Anupasana, right? So Kaya is body. Anu means very mildly you're seeing it. So you are seeing it like a witness. Like as a third person you're seeing it. You're not getting involved with it. Right? So whatever sensations are happening in your body, you're seeing it very mildly, you're seeing it. And again coming back to your breath. Thought goes or something is happening, again you're seeing it mildly, it's happening. You're aware of it, it's happening. Again you're coming to your breath. Right? So when the energy moves, when you draw a lot of cosmic energy, the cosmic intelligence knows where it has to work on. And it is doing its own work. You just have to observe it from a distance. You don't have to get involved with it. Just observe it from the distance and come back to your breath.
Got it. I work as a corporate trainer, and I also practice bark flower therapy
Right.
in my part time. I mean, as a passion.
Right.
I have very different opinion on allopathic medicine. The filtered water we drink every day, and the cross vegetables and everything, with genetically modified vegetables,
Right.
rice and everything.
Right.
What is your view on, because our body definitely has its own way to heal everything. Allopathy, according to me, has found way to suppress every step of the body. So, what is your opinion on that?
See, everything has its own virtues. Allopathy is also great when there's an acute issue. Like day before yesterday, I fell down. Luckily, there was no fracture. But if I had fractured my hand, allopathy would have been great. Allopathy is great for diagnosis. I went there and I went to the hospital to get the X-ray done. I know there's no fracture. So, but if I would have fractured, then instantly I would have put in the plaster. Right? So for emergency, for diagnosis, for acute reasons, urgent acute reasons, if you have a very severe headache, so someday, you can't even sit and meditate. Okay, maybe then you take a medicine. But then making it a habit, making it a regular practice, every time I'll get a headache, I'll take a medicine, then it's a problem. Okay, emergency, you take the medicine, but then you wonder, but you know there's some root cause in which you need to work on. Now when the headache is gone, when you don't feel the headache, now sit and meditate. Now do the breath work so that it goes forever, right? So take the best from everything. Don't fight anything. That is what I think is. You have to take, understand each practice has its own limitations. But also some has their own virtues. So take the best and move on. I will take from allopathy what I need to take on. I know when it is emergency, urgency, something like that, you take allopathy. But if I'm using allopathy as if, oh, this is going to cure me forever, then that is wrong.
No, according to me, there are a lot of diseases which allopathy leads to chronic, which is acute.
Agreed, na. But those who don't understand, that's what they are doing it, right?
That's right.
But if you understand, you apply as per your understanding.
That's right.
Right? There are a lot of people who don't understand that. They don't believe in meditation. They don't believe in spirituality. They don't know any practice.
That's right.
For them, allopathy is the only way. So it's okay. They are living their cycle.
That's right.
My mother also did, for a long time when we told her meditation, spirituality, she believed in allopathy. I said, okay, fine. You want to go to the hospital? I will take you to the hospital. I didn't say, no, I will not take. I didn't say, no, you have to meditate. I was suggesting her. But after 8 months on bed, she got so frustrated. Then she surrendered. She said, now you tell me what I want you to do. And that day she made a decision with such firm amplitude, with such a strong amplitude, that her desire had such a strong amplitude that it instantly changed the hardwired pattern of brain. And she said, no more medicine. I will heal myself. I'm tired of these doctors. Right? And the revelation came. And then since then she didn't take any medicine. And she healed herself completely. So everybody is going through their own journey. Right? So resist nothing. Focus on what you want. You love black flower, you focus on black flower.
Got it.
Why do you focus on what not to do? Focus on what to do.
Got it.
You teach, your passion is black flower. So if you want to teach black flower or follow black flower, you focus on black flower remedy.
Got it. Got it.
Right?
Last question. Do you have any book recommendations on the soul things which we discussed today?
So I mentioned, you can read The Soul's Plan by
Okay.
Robert Schwartz.
Okay.
And the Soul's Journey
Okay.
by Peter Richelieu. Yeah,
Thank you
read
so
these
much.
two books.
Thank you.
Thank you. See, everybody in the world is living their truth. And at what level of consciousness, they will adopt to things at their level of consciousness. Now, allopathy is a younger soul level of consciousness, or at a baby soul level of consciousness. It is at a Newtonian level of physics, right? So people who believe in the Newtonian level will resonate with allopathy. So each to their own, right? Some people like only mantra chanting. So each to their own. Some people like only bhakti. Some people liked, some people like to have a guru who they will like a guru and just take the blessing, and Guruji just give us the blessing and everything will be fine. And then go back and then they don't make any effort to change themselves. They'll go 10 times to the Guru to take blessing and go away. Right? Some people do puja every day. But each to their own. That is that journey of evolution. If they will not do that, they will not come to the second step. after a point they will feel the limitation of that thing. They will feel that frustration of that thing. Ki, "Yaar, I'm doing so much, but I'm not getting the result. So now what's next?" Because the inner quest of the soul is to grow, to evolve. So it's only a matter of time when they wake up for the next step, and the next step, and the next step. So while they are at that step, for them that is right. You are at this step, for you this is right. But because you are at this step, you don't judge that step because that is wrong. It is wrong for you. If you have to go back to that, then that is wrong for you. You don't sit in class 10th and go back to class 2. But those who is in class 2 and is adopting the techniques or methods of class 2, it is right for them. So you honor and respect everybody's journey as per at that level of evolution, as per that understanding. You may share your truth. You may express your truth. But don't expect them to change as per your truth. Or don't try to force as per your truth. Because force creates resistance. The more you will try to force, the more they will resist from it. People only accept, believe and surrender equal to that emotional state. So at what emotional state they are in, at what vibrational level they are in, they will follow the teachings, techniques as per that level of consciousness. Thank you. But that is also a stepping stone. That will lead to further steps, to the next steps. Thank you.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, sir. First of all, it's my heartfelt gratitude towards you. Like for continuous 9 days, I could see that you are very concerned about each one of us to get whatever you are trying to convey and get transformed in their lives. And it is really, really like touched my heart from your side throughout these 9 days. And my question is a little bit off from spirituality. Like I am just 23 now, and
What do you do? What's your name? Where are you from? What do you
my
do?
name is Kaustab, and I am residing in Bangalore right now and working on a startup. So I am just 23 and I didn't have great relationships in terms of girlfriends and everything. So I took a workshop from some coach and everything, and I learned about how to have healthy relationships. Then I got a girlfriend, and we
Then
are.
teach me also. Even I want.
Uh,
You have to share the techniques.
I think, sir, you don't need that. You are very charismatic and charming already. Yeah. So,
But most of the girls call me Bhaiya. Then my whole hope is gone.
hey, no one should call Sir Bhaiya, okay?
Please listen to him seriously.
Uh, this, this is a sin you guys are doing.
No, she'll be relieved. अच्छा कोई मिल जाए.
Yeah. So, like, I cannot really complain from her side. She's into me. I am into her. We both love each other. We both enjoy each other's company and everything. But she's taking things very fast, and I wanted to take these things very slow. I wanted to explore and everything. And to be honest, I want to explore like other girls too. I want to know other personalities and everything. So, is it okay that I do it with being with her, or I should break up with her and whatever I should do, just guide me in this?
I can't guide you. But if you find another girlfriend, then take me also along.
No, to be honest, I don't want to hurt her feelings and I don't want to break her heart. But there is a desire, there is an impulse to know more and explore more, then finally settle.
Whatever you do, be honest with your relationship. Right? There's nothing wrong in exploring. There's nothing wrong for looking for more options. Exploring your life, that's fine. You're 23, you're right. But then, be, don't do behind the back. Be open about it, authentic about it. Right?
So if I tell her that I just recently met a girl and I went on a date with her, like, will she not cry, and isn't it that heartbreaking for her?
I can't get into it, but what is important is for you to be authentic and honest. Right? If you want to explore, right? What if you explore and you fall in love with somebody else? Then you will tell her anyways. So it's better to be open. And she may accept, she may not accept. But even if you are breaking that relationship, at least it is with that honest understanding. At least she'll respect you for your honesty. Right? Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, please.
Pleasure. The caller is.
He spoke about his girlfriend, na to caller bhi khade ho. वो भी excited हो रही.
God bless you. Okay. Thank you, Shreyans, for the opportunity. Few questions.
Just say your name, where are you from?
Yeah, Shankar from Pune.
Yeah.
A few questions come to me.
Yeah.
How do you manifest in an organization? Because when I had a word with you, it is basically we have to put a feeling into manifestation, and that emotional state is what actually makes the manifestation happen. However, how does one do in a collective responsibility, like in a company? For example, I have a recruitment company now. How do I do it so that my entire team is also aligned and wants to manifest? Because I want to manifest, they don't want to manifest, or they're resisting something. What is the process to follow, Shreyans? I would appreciate your guidance on this.
So how I see it, a corporate has its own consciousness. It's a collective consciousness of the people, right?
Correct.
So first, foremost is, as a leader, you change your consciousness.
Okay.
Right? And then maybe align everybody's vision together.
Okay.
You make your vision statement, your mission statement, and you align everybody with a common vision.
Okay.
Right? So everybody at least has a common intention, common goal, common mission, common vision. And then, then the collective energy is at least going in that direction.
Okay,
right?
Shreyans.
And then how I do it is I've introduced meditation in all my factories.
Yeah, it's your share.
All my factories have pyramid. People can go and meditate inside that pyramid. All my offices have meditation rooms where anybody can go anytime as per their right convenient time. They can go and meditate and come. I don't, I give them paid leaves to come to Pyramid Valley, even if they want to come with their family, or they want to attend any of the workshops. So it's, and then, so people initially, there may be very few numbers, but then they attend, then they go and talk. Oh, this is, and then other people see, their colleagues see their transformation in that person. They see, oh, this person even got a promotion because even his performance improved. So then the others get motivated. So it's a slow process. But this is what you can do. You cannot force anyone, right? But you can introduce them. And then whoever resonates will start picking it up. And align the company with a common mission and a common goal. That's what I follow, right?
So Shreyans, so the individual...
Plus as an owner, when you are relaxed, when you are calm, the whole organization gets relaxed.
Okay.
when the owner is agitated, when the owner is feeling very competitive, very goal-oriented, very insecure, the whole organization becomes like that.
I understand.
Right? So people will start seeing you and following you. Because when you become like that, subconsciously or in a subtle way, you also expect your people to become like that. For me, I don't like my people to be stressed, or I don't like my people to do overtime. I want them to work at ease. I like to have an environment of trust. I like to have a very family-oriented environment. That's when they become committed, they become loyal to the organization because they feel they are taken care of. They don't feel insecure, right? So small things, but when you bring, but best is to lead by example.
Okay, Shreyansh.
And when you bring that change in you, slowly the whole organization starts shifting. The way you approach problem, most of the time when I see, when our organization goes to a challenge, they see me very calm, composed. They may get stressed, but when they come and meet me, somehow they get the strength, right? And imagine if I'm also stressed and I'm also agitated, then they will not get the strength, right? Then they will also act out of panic. So I always tell them to relax. Most of the things when as a corporate or anytime we go through any challenges, most things do resolve itself if allowed.
Okay, Shreyansh.
Sometimes you don't need, sometimes no action is the right thing. I said, okay, calm down. If there's nothing urgent, we'll decide what to do tomorrow. Right now you all are very worked up or agitated. Some income tax big notice comes and all of a sudden my CFO will get very agitated. Sir, क्या करें? I said, ठीक है ना, अभी 10 दिन बोला है ना जवाब देने के लिए. कल सोचते हैं, कल डिस्कस करेंगे, परसों करेंगे. By the time they've slept, they are relaxed. Now the same thing, they are also composed now. They see I have not worked up, so they are also composed next day. So then the right creative ideas comes, the right guidance comes, the right insights comes. Then you take the right steps. So when, as a leader, when you have to lead by example and make sure that there's an easy going, the environment is of ease.
Okay.
Because it's the state of being that creates abundance. Right?
Wonderful.
Right? Not action, doing.
Number doesn't work.
I don't chase numbers. Right? A good traveler has no fixed plans and is not intent on arriving. Right? He goes with the flow.
Wonderful.
And you trust your vibration. Follow the flow of vibration. And the universe guides you. And then it gives you manifold. In multiple different ways. In Taoism, there's a concept called Wu Wei.
Wu Wei.
Wu Wei, yeah. Wu Wei, yeah.
Wu Wei.
Where the art of no assertion. The art of no assertion. You don't try to control the outcome. You don't try to manipulate the outcome. You just manage your vibration. You just manage, as a leader, you manage the vibration of the organization. Help them to manage their vibration of your key people, which they will learn with your vibration.
With my vibration.
And then things follow. Then the creativity flows.
Wonderful, Shreyansh. Thank you. So essentially, if we raise our vibration, automatically people vibration comes up and they automatically align to the organization goals put work people at ease rather than a work pressure environment where
The goal also should be fun. In a way, it's not we are pressurized to, meet that goal. It's not like that.
Okay.
I like to say, oh, it's exciting if we receive that goal. It will be fun if we get that goal, right? So it's not coming from the state of lack. It's coming from the state of excitement.
Excitement.
It is the joy of creation. It is the fun of creation.
Wonderful.
Right? And it's okay if it happens, and if okay doesn't happen. Right? It should stretch them, but it should not stress them.
Correct, that's what you had said.
Right?
Wonderful. Thank you, Shreyans. Shreyans, now you had mentioned in the talk on how we can manifest for our near and loved ones. So could you share some more light on that?
So, when you want to manifest anything for your dear and loved ones, the way I look at it is, when I find my alignment, all I wish for them is their alignment.
True.
And their happiness, and seeing them joyful, truly joyful, and connected, and finding their purpose, finding their God, their path, finding their connection with their spirit guides. That they have remembered their purpose of life. So that's it what I wish for. I don't get into the situations and the circumstances.
So essentially you are raising the vibration of the entire house, entire home and everybody within that. And then you let them do what they want to do.
That is the best way to help them. Eventually it is their choice. It may raise their vibration, or it may not raise their vibration. But at least you are a cooperative component for them to raise the vibration. At least you have support to raise the vibration. By worrying, you are actually downlifting them and downlifting yourself.
Correct. It happens.
Right? But by seeing their alignment, you are uplifting yourself and you are helping them for their upliftment. At the end, everybody is their own sovereign entity. Everybody has come with own goal, own passion, own life, own lessons, own choice to learn the lessons now, or to learn the lessons, or to delay the learnings of the lessons. And so then you leave it to their choice, and you honor that choice, and you accept their choice. Their choice, not to your liking, should not bring resistance in you.
Okay.
That is a personal challenge. That is our personal challenge.
Let them be.
Let them be. But at the same time, you are not a silent spectator. Being a father, or being a husband, or being a brother, or whatever, being a sister, you have really helped them by helping them, by assisting them to nudge them to raise their vibration energetically.
Correct.
So others, you may seemingly feel that, oh, I'm not doing anything. But actually you're doing a lot. What you can do is maybe sit half an hour more for your meditation. And in that half an hour, or that 10 minutes extra, or 20 minutes extra, now you're focusing on their alignment. You're seeing them aligned, you're seeing them joyful, right? And at that vibrational plane, what you're doing is the best gift you can give it to them.
Wonderful. So just send them love, see them in peace, do that visualization, and they are done.
And then in practicality तो जो करना हम करते ही हैं ना.
हाँ, वही सही बात है.
But अब जब करेंगे भी, तो भी from the right state of being करेंगे. अब हम पैनिक होके नहीं करेंगे. अब हम डर के नहीं करेंगे. It's an act of love. It is not an act of fear.
And
it is an act of optimism. It is not an act of crisis management.
Then the entire energy level of everybody goes down.
That's how you are helping them. And that's how eventually they will trust you, or they will find solace in your words, or because they see they feel the strength when they are next to you. Eventually they will feel the strength sooner or later. And then your words carries meaning to them.
Okay. And then they will perhaps take the suggestion and work on that.
And not only for anything you apply in your life. You can apply this for anything that you do. When I want to produce a meditation, when I want to record a meditation, I like to be in that zone, in that high vibrational zone of that meditation for those 4, 5, 6 days of before recording or during the recording. I only eat, sleep, think of that meditation. If anybody talks about anything else, I said, Abhi, my focus is only that. I'm in that vibration. If I'm doing a meditation of Rumi, I completely imbibe Rumi. All his teachings, all his things, his life, his consciousness, what consciousness he is using these quotes or these words.
Beautiful there.
Right? And then when you record that meditation, then that energy is encoded in those words. And that will impact other people. But if I say, oh, beautiful Rumi, okay. Last night I'm partying, drinking a lot. And next day morning I go to the recording studio feeling dull and dragged. And then I record. Then the energy of that meditation is very different.
True.
It is not going to impact people. Even though it is a recorded thing. But that energy is encoded even in that recording. Right? So, from what energy to what you do is more important than what you do.
What you do. Wonderful thought, Shreyans. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Shreyans, whatever you just now said, I was following your addiction topic very, very closely because, like you rightly said, we are addicted to literally anything and everything around us, you know. So de-addiction also for a person or loved one will work in the same way like you have suggested. Maybe somebody drinks or does smokes or whatever XYZ, or it could be a friend, whoever it might be. So doing the same exercise of giving them love and alignment helps them get off it.
They may get off it or not.
Okay.
But you are a cooperative component to it.
Okay.
You are assisting them. And that is what you can do as outsider, right?
Correct.
Eventually it may happen or not happen, but you are a positive, you are a productive, positive factor in helping them.
Correct.
Leaving it. And that is what you have done. And that's your job. And then you detach from the outcome. Yes? You do your job and you back off. Then don't say, Arey, he didn't happen or that didn't happen. You know you did your job best. At any given situation, at any given time, our option is only to do our best.
Our best.
And that is how you did your best. And then you leave the rest.
Should we suggest to them stop drinking or whatever? No.
That anyways we do, right?
No, yeah.
Gently, in your own way. But you're not doing it. If they don't do it, if they don't leave it, it should not bring a resistance in you.
Ill feeling or whatever. Ego does it.
Ill feeling, resistance. It should not downlift you. It should not let it. It should not. Their disalignment, their misalignment should not lead to your misalignment or your lack of alignment.
Got it, chance.
Right?
Yeah.
If you are rich and if somebody is a beggar, I'm talking from the energy perspective. Now, if they are begging, and the only way you can a rich can help the beggar is by staying rich.
Correct.
If you also become beggar, how then there are two beggars on the street? Earlier there was one beggar, now there are two beggars. So now he needed help from you, now you both need help from the third person. And then you'll make that person also a beggar.
Wonderful, Shreyans. Shreyans, my last one. I'm sorry, somebody are waiting. I've been trying implement 4 agreements. Not being judgmental is something which has come very, very clearly. What I've observed is that many times, once I stop being judgmental, other people also stop being judgmental. I noticed that, literally seen this happening. However, one thing which is there is that people still tend to judge you. Quite a few people tend to judge you, but even though you don't want to judge them, but sometimes you need to value them. Maybe I can't go to meet a customer in this set of clothes because I'll be judged that, look, though we might know each other well, but this is an automatic judgment which comes in. So how does one handle this? We respect it and say, look, I need to maintain the status, or I need to maintain the protocol and not be my authentic self, compromise there a little bit. You know, maybe I want to be in t-shirt and jeans, but I should go in a proper shirt and a trouser. I should respect that thing and not take it as an egoistical thing and hold on to my authenticity that much. So what is your thought on that?
So in matters of fashion, swim with the current. In matters of principle, stand like a rock.
Stand like a rock. Thank you. Wonderfully said. And puts it absolutely bang on what your perspective should
When
be.
there's a principle, don't compromise on that. It's a matter of principle. But when it is a matter of, even if I'm doing a spiritual workshop, I can't come in my night clothes and do a workshop on a stage like this. Right?
You have to respect that.
So few things, they are worldly protocols.
Which we should
We
respect.
follow it, which is fine, which is good. Right? Because, so again, it's matters of fashion, right? If I go for a business meeting, I sometimes, normally I go to office in t-shirt and trousers or jeans. But when I joined business, at a very young age, when I joined business, when I started going in shorts, in trousers and shirts, nobody used to take me seriously. So I started wearing tie and a suit in Bombay weather every day.
And that's a challenge.
Right? And if the meeting is fixed at 9:30, suppose with an appointment, I used to make sure I used to reach there by 9. So that people understand, people take me seriously. अच्छा ये आधे घंटे पहले आ गया.
It's valued.
तो मतलब ये serious है. Then they will give me some order. Right? Or and I used to hope कि वो और late हो जाए. थोड़ा late हो जाएगा तो he'll come with a matter of little guilt.
Yes.
And मैं पहले पहुंच गया. तो he'll say sorry. And I feel good. Oh, I have a better bargaining power now. I am in a higher vibration now. वो तो guilt की vibration है. So matter of fashion, swim with the current. Matter of principles, stand like a rock. And that goes in corporate environment, family environment, social environment, everything. Right?
Thank you, Shans. Thank you. Thank you. God bless.
Yeah.
Can I ask from here?
Yeah, let's let her ask.
Thank you, sure. Thank you very much. Though I have almost same question he asked you at the beginning. What I had in my mind was, when my mind, I'm relaxed, it's looking for some challenges. Because I was not in a position where I could do any seva or something. Now my mind is asking how I can do some seva in the form of healing or meditation. And I do belong to a senior group in another state, not where I live, and also in the community, another retired community. How do I step in? I mean, first of all, I have to be very strong, have my vibration up, make sure, like you said, you have to show that what you are, not that, hey, I took this class and I can do this, not like that. So step by step, how should I proceed? Like you did mention him something about, but that's a corporation. But these are older people. Older mean they might be younger than me, but they look way older. It's like they cannot even get up or
Right.
things like that. So how should I proceed?
So, see, your heart knows the way.
Right.
Go in that direction. But every time, start by taking first step, one step.
Which is?
Which you would know. Your work environment, your social environment. If you want to change the lives or impact the lives or
Right.
help raising the vibration of, say, people of your age group.
Right.
I think that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah, even younger.
Or younger. So maybe you can start by, okay, I've organized a meditation class. Why don't you all come to my house and start teaching them?
Okay.
So small step. Maybe 5 people may come, maybe 50 may come, whatever. Start taking small steps.
Right.
When you take small steps, what happens is you generate momentum.
Right.
And then the momentum takes you through.
Uh-huh.
Then all of a sudden you see eventually 5 people came, next time 10 people came, next time 50 people came. Now the impulse will come, oh, I want to take a workshop of 200 people or 100 people, whatever. That momentum will guide you there. It will give you the impulse and follow that impulse.
Right.
And then it will take you through.
Yeah, that sounds good. But this, like a senior center is, they rent the place for the seniors to come in, and their goal is, it's like more like, I feel like artificial, because you know how people, they might be more educated than me, and they don't want to back off on what they do. It's like, I'm doing for so many years, this, or a person like me, I want to be in a not aggressive way. I want to send a message in such a way, or I make a flyer.
That's what I'm saying. Do things which you can do it without resistance.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes, all of a sudden, you have not done anything, and then you make a big plan. Right? Oh, I'll rent a place, or I'll buy a place, and make it for so many people, which is not a bad idea, which is a good idea.
No, not me.
Right.
They rent the place for all the seniors who come in 2 times a week.
Don't focus on what they do.
Okay.
You focus on what you want to do.
That was my plan, because I used to do radio show, where I had to, I did it for almost 25 years, where people are waiting to hear me or listen to my voice. So that's how I did. Plus then I had organized a show, like you do anniversary, this and this. So I had coordinated a show where it was a dinner, talent show, blah, 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 where I typed by myself, all those things. That was excitement. That was in 2001. I had a lot of...
Come to the point now. What do you
My
want to do?
point is, this is one of the things, like if I introduce something. No, I like actually your idea, like 2 or 4 people, invite them at my place. And that's how I start. And then if they like it, they might tell other people.
Exactly.
And slowly
Right.
get into... Right. That sounds good.
And it's always, when you follow your path, when you follow your passion,
Yeah.
then you are aligned with the will of the divine.
Right.
Right?
Right.
When you follow your soul's plan, then you'll get all the universal help to support that plan. When you protect your purpose protects you. Right?
That's my
So
purpose.
just start taking the first step.
Yes.
And then rest follows.
Yeah, that was my plan, because it's like my mind has not been relaxed. Now it's looking for what is next.
Don't tell me what it is not there. Focus on what you want to do.
Okay, what I want to
Right.
do. Exactly. Seva in it.
And keep it simple.
Okay.
Don't divert even your mind here and there.
It does.
Give up the stories.
Okay.
If you really want to do, then focus on just what you want to do.
Okay.
And for that want to do, what is the minimum first step which you can easily do effortlessly without any resistance?
Right.
Take that step.
I will. I will.
Right?
I'll follow.
And just that. And the rest will become history then.
Right.
When you look back from the first step, when you look back 5 years later, you'll wonder how you reached that so far.
Right.
But that started with that first step.
Right. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, because my mind, like you
Again,
said, stop it. Yeah.
Stop it.
Stop it. Yeah. I need to stop it. Yeah,
Thank
good.
you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Appreciate.
Whenever you really want to achieve something, you have to have a laser sharp focus. You know how Arjun ki aankh, you know, he is not seeing आगे इधर क्या उधर क्या इधर क्या. He is only seeing मछली की आँख, you know, उसको और कुछ नहीं दिख रहा. He didn't see anything. So have that laser sharp focus. Thank you.
Hi, Shreyans.
Come. No, come here, come.
Hi, I'm Mamta from Bangalore. All these days, I was worshipping a god to say thank you, referring to Ganesha or Bhagwan. Now came to know there is higher than God, name called, we refer a god. There is more than that, like consciousness, what we learned in these days. Now, do I refer to the God or consciousness while praying or giving gratitude?
See, whatever works for you, whatever tool works for you is right for you, right? If you believe in Ganesha, and with that, it helps you to drop resistance, and it helps you to surrender, and it helps you to easily generate that feeling of gratitude, then continue doing that. That is good for you, but that is working for you.
Till now it was the same, it was that. But now consciousness is the one, more than the everything is above, there is the field or consciousness, we have to refer to that. Now the confusion is coming.
So all deities, whether we call Ganesha or Krishna or Buddha, Mahavir, whoever worships, they're all part of the same divine consciousness. What you are surrendering to that higher consciousness, right? Which in your mind is represented by that person, whom you have personified, who is personified for you, right? If it works for you, great. But if you think that you are worshipping or chanting that mantra for that person or for that God whom you are personified, so that God is going to help you because you have pleased that God, then that is the myth. It is working for you because you have a placebo effect. Because you believe in it, so it's working. Now, whether you believe in that God or you believe in that one stone, it is that placebo effect. God is not some insecure person who needs your chaplacy, who needs your praise, right? If you want to become Tendulkar, make a statue of Tendulkar. Take a mala 108 beads ka and start chanting Om Tendulkaraya Namah, Om Tendulkaraya Namah, Om Tendulkaraya Namah. Do it 108 times, 108 days.
Works.
You'll become Tendulkar? Then if you want to become Tendulkar, so do you think Tendulkar is blessing you?
No.
Wow, you are chanting my mantra. So you'll become like me. So how will you become like Tendulkar?
By doing what needs to be done. By doing what needs to be done
What
and
needs to be
believe.
done? If you want to become Tendulkar, what needs to be done?
I need to expertise in the game.
Right? To expertise the game, go into the field, hold the bat, hold the ball, practice. So if you want to become like God, then do what God did. Follow the teachings, not the teacher. Follow his teachings now. That is what God wants you to do. God wants more gods. That is how God feels the expansion of his godlyhood. Through your godliness. Not by chanting or pleasing. God made the law of attraction for you. God made law of incarnation, law of karma. No. And then after that, God doesn't interfere. So, now you know this. Now do it with a scientific understanding. And then whatever you do, then you see what works for you. Right? Like my mother has a deep faith in Jainism. So she does meditation, but she also has a deep faith in one Jain saint, Dada Gurudev. So she will regularly do her chant. But she's not doing anything to ask from. It's just deep faith and devotion and surrender. So that surrender helps her to drop resistance. So it is working for her. So you have to see from what perspective you are doing what you do.
Okay. About this resistance, Shant, during this retreat, one night I started feeling resistance. I know it is resistance. I was resisting. Then stories started in mind. It was going on. Not able to come out of it. I know. Okay, thought, let's start meditation. Started doing, but 5-10 minutes, could not able to close eyes and sit and do. Wanted to come out of it and go away. What to do at that time? I know I have to drop. Could not able to do this. What is my action?
So it's an experiment. It is the experiment. You have to see what works for you. Sometimes, if you're very disturbed, maybe you'll not be able to meditate. Maybe go and listen to a music. Maybe if you're a good artist or if you're a painter, maybe you can do a painting. If you're a good cook, maybe that will help you to change your vibration. Once you have gotten little momentum in a right framework, then sit for meditation, then that will help you. Right? Sometimes initially the body brings resistance. So sometimes it is better that no matter what I will sit. It is like taming the horse, taming the monkey mind. Right? So it needs little perseverance. Then you can try that also. So whatever, you have to see what works for you. And nothing is right or wrong.
Okay. And one more thing. I have a person in my life I haven't accepted in few things. I know I have few responsibilities towards him. I know I have to do it. I fail in doing it. I decide, let me do this time. I plan few things. I'll be able to do it for a few days and again go back to my previous way of being. What do I do to come out of this circle?
Nothing. Next time do better.
Going on for many years.
So now with more awareness, you'll reduce that cycle, right? Now you can break that pattern. Now you are aware of that pattern. Pehle you used to do it, you may not be even aware that I am doing like that. But now you are aware. And that And that awareness is not that you make that mistake and then at the end it will come. The moment you are about to make that mistake, your awareness comes. And then you have a choice to do it differently. So that is a difference now. So be aware. Visualize the same situation next time and how you are going to do it differently. So when that situation arises, now your brain is already wired to do it differently or programmed to do it differently. And then you'll make the right choice. Right?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Abhishek. I live in the US. So thank you for this retreat. This has been a wonderful experience, transformational, I think. One of the things I realized was, one of the learnings was I need to work on self-acceptance, self-perception, limiting beliefs and confidence. So and the other thing is I've been diagnosed with a mental condition. I'm taking a medicine for that. Anything specific, like I think you mentioned breath work for me. So I just wanted to understand a little more, like what kind of practice will be most suitable for me in my condition.
Breath work. See, most of the mental conditions are with the mindset that, oh, your brain is hardwired like that. But in our brain, there's something called neuroplasticity, right? You can still make, at any age of time, at any point in your life, your brain can make new neurosynaptic connections. And whatever chemical your brain is not producing or producing less, can start reproducing, right? Most of the mental conditions come from the emotional condition. The root cause is emotional trauma or some childhood trauma, right? Which develops into, which at the stage of mental growth, which retarded that growth, or which the mind could not grow the way it should have naturally grown at that time because of that stress, right? But any time you can overcome, when you overcome that stress, you can make new synaptic connection in the brain. That is what the new science is about, neuroplasticity, right? Now it is no more. Earlier it was thought that, oh, our brain cannot change. Once it is hardwired, it cannot change. Now we know the brain can change anytime, at any age. Secondly, most of the mental conditions, don't go with your test results. This is my advice. Everybody will do any test, will come with one mental condition, at least. At least. At least I'll tell you. Doctor, I advise to do a psychometry test for my kids. So I said, okay, if they have to do that, let me also do. 6 months back, I did a psychometry test. Properly, there were 5 tests for 5.5 hours it took. 5 different types of tests. Doctor, of course, don't know. First time I went to that doctor, he's the best in Bombay. 30 years of experience in psychometry test and all these tests, So I was detected with chronic depression, urgent medication, and narcissist personality disorder, not even trait, disorder, which is non-curable. So I met the doctor. So he said, your case is bad, but it can be saved with the help of medication and constant counseling. So don't go on these tests.
Okay.
If you really want to consult or take help from the psychiatrist or your counselors, whoever it is, tell them they will get much more understanding from your patterns, from how you react to situations, your habits, your sleep cycle, your food habits, your tendencies, then answering those questions, right, wrong, all those things.
Okay.
Right? Or meeting your family members, what they think, because so many times we don't know about you because we always think we are right.
Sure.
Right? But how your children think about you, how your wife think about you. So the doctor will get much more understanding from talking to you, to your family members, and based on that tendency, they can decide if it is it could be a mental issue.
Sure, yeah.
Right? But it could be a tendency. So don't think it's a disorder. It could be a tendencies, but which can be always worked upon.
Sure. So for the self-confidence and self-acceptance, breath work, like what do you recommend? How many times a week? And
you do 3 times a week.
3 times a week. And meditation the rest of the
and the rest of the days
meditation. Okay. Okay.
And as you start feeling better, slowly stop reducing the dose of medication.
Okay. Okay.
Meditation sometimes is good. Medication sometimes is good.
Yeah.
When the people are in a very disturbed state, completely chemically you are fully imbalanced. At that time you are not even receptive to any thinking.
Yeah.
Right? So at that time medication is good. At least it is helping you to restore the chemical imbalance so that at least you are receptive to the right ideas. At least you are receptive to something like these kind of breath work or spirituality or meditations or long-term solutions, root cause solutions.
Okay.
Sometimes when you are completely warped, you are not even receptive to any root cause solutions because your mind is not in that capacity
Stable
only
enough.
to contemplate any of those solutions, right? So that time medication is good, but know that it is a loan you are taking. It's a short-term solution. It's not a long-term. Why you are taking medication? The moment you find little balanced state, immediately, with the great sense of urgency, start focusing on the root cause.
Okay.
Which is breath work and meditation.
Okay.
And all this. And once you know that now you are dealing with root cause, then start reducing the dose of medication. Because now you're healing from the root.
Sure.
Then you will not need medication.
Okay.
And then slowly you can taper it off completely.
Okay. Yeah, that's very
and
helpful.
restore your full balance.
Thank you, Shreyans. So one other thing is I'm in a corporate job and I have a good job. Lately, for some time, I've been really struggling with enthusiasm at work and lack of focus, but mainly because I don't feel there is no interest in the work anymore. So is there, I'm assuming breath work and meditation would help in that as well. But is there any connection with, what I mentioned earlier about self-acceptance?
Possible.
Okay.
See, eventually, your heart will tell you. When you do more breathworks, meditation, and you find your alignment. And alignment doesn't mean you stay aligned all the time.
Yeah.
Even in meditation, in those 5 minutes when you are in the state of alignment, you ask the question, your heart will tell you. It will give you the direction. Maybe the job is the right job for you. Maybe something else is the right for you, or
Sure.
to leave the job is the right answer. Follow something else.
Hmm.
Maybe that this illusion is coming out of because of the effect of medicine, maybe, or not. Something, whatever it could be, your heart will tell you the answer. It will give you that impulse, and then you will know when the right answers comes. You just know that this is right. This feels good to me. You will have that impulse to immediately act on it. Right?
Sure.
It is beyond logic mind because
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So that is the heart intelligence. It is concise and direct.
Okay.
And truth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's get.
हेलो। तो सर जैसे हम यहाँ पे आते हैं तो बेस्ट फूड, बेस्ट पीपल और बहुत प्यार व्यार मिलता है, सब अच्छा लगता है। बट सर जैसे यहाँ से हम गए तो यहाँ की वाइब्रेशन हम कैसे लंबे समय तक कंटिन्यू रखें, कैसे अपने अंदर रखें?
खुद का वाइब्रेशन मेंटेन रखें।
हाँ।
अपना वाइब्रेशन बाहर की चीज़ों पे डिपेंडेंट नहीं रखने का, राइट?
ओके।
आपकी सांस पे ध्यान देने से किसी का बाप आपको नहीं रोक सकता।
हाँ।
राइट?
यस सर। हाँ, क्योंकि यहाँ पे सब अच्छे अच्छे लोग मिलते हैं, फिर बाहर जाए तो हर तरीके के।
आपकी सांस पे ध्यान रखने से किसी का बाप आपको नहीं रोक सकता, राइट?
यस सर।
बस तो फिर आपका रास्ता आपके हाथ में है।
ठीक है।
आपके वाइब्रेशन की चाबी इधर है, उधर बाहर नहीं है। ना लोगों में है, ना खाने में है, ना किसी में है, राइट?
हाँ।
तो जब चाबी अपने हाथ में ही है,
हाँ।
तो फिर कहाँ कहाँ चिंता है?
ये हाँ, समझा। और सर बाप पे आते हैं अभी। तो मतलब मेरे फादर पे आते हैं। तो सर मेरे फादर मतलब मेडिटेशन वगैरह बिल्कुल नहीं करते और बहुत ही वियर्ड स्टेट और टॉक्सिक स्टेट में रहते हैं मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स। मैं ट्राई करता हूँ कि मैं अपने अलाइनमेंट में रहूँ और उनको भी हेल्प करूँ, बट सर कभी कभी मेरे को भी बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है और आर्ग्यूमेंट्स और फाइट्स हो जाती है कभी कभार।
तो sometimes distance helps. Sometimes it's good to keep some distance to save your energy, to help you to go into that alignment state. Because we are naturally human beings, we are emotional beings. We love our parents, we are attached to them. Their things, their words sometimes do hurt us. So we are not living in that la la land, right? We are in a real world. But अगर सुबह शाम रात दिन वही एनवायरनमेंट हो,
हाँ।
तो इवन मेडिटेशन भी करना कई बार डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है।
बहुत दिमाग खराब होता है,
राइट? क्योंकि फिर वही बातें घूमती है, बिकॉज इट इज नेचुरल थिंग्स दैट ट्रबल्स अस lingers in our mind for the longer time, right? And it keep drawing our attention. But then sometimes create a distance. Distance helps.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes it's okay to live independently.
Yeah.
Because they are not ready to change. But now you are adult, yaar.
Yes.
You're no more a kid. So live independently then. So that you find your balance, you find your alignment. And from distance, you'll be able to help him.
Yes.
Then, from distance, you may uplift him. But with no distance, you're downlifting yourself. You're not trying to uplift. He will downlift you.
Yes.
So, distance helps.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay, so just come here.
So sorry, just one question.
After.
So keeping in mind the question that he just asked, say we are the ones who can, probably get rid of such situations by distancing ourselves, trying to go and live independently. But what about the rest of the members then? The ones who probably have been longer? Now, say if it's a toxic father, then what about the mother?
Everybody has to make their own choice.
Correct.
And you are not distancing yourself. It is important from what state of being you are distancing.
Correct.
You are not distancing from the state of anger, hurt, or resentment or frustration. Because if you are distancing from that state, you will find somebody else in your life with that trait. Because you will repeat what you don't repair.
Correct. Absolutely.
Right? So your distancing also happening from the state of love and compassion. Right?
Correct.
But you also love yourself.
True.
You also feel compassionate for yourself.
True. Correct.
That is your first obligation.
Yes, of course. I agree.
In fact, that is your only obligation.
Only obligation. Correct.
Your only obligation in this lifetime is to be true to yourself. To love yourself. Then everything else flows from that.
True.
Right?
Of course.
So then you distance yourself.
Perfect.
Your mother is in your own journey, maybe.
Correct.
But, okay, when you're 14, you may not have the choice.
True.
Maybe when you're 18, you may not have the choice. How old are you?
I'm 25.
Wow, so you have the choice, right?
Correct.
So you make your own choice.
Perfect.
And make me your choice will inspire them to change their choice.
Correct.
Or to change the person.
Absolutely.
Because when you find your alignment, then only you can help him find his alignment.
True, true.
Yeah.
Correct, great. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. See, everybody is on their own path of evolution.
Thank you.
Right? I told you about emotional slavery. You don't become a slave of others' feelings. Oh, how will they happen? What will they feel? What will they do? That's emotional slavery. Right? So you don't become emotional slave to others' emotions. And you honor their path. You honor their journey. Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Please.
Yes. Hello, sir. I'm Ankita from Bangalore. Actually, I have some confusion regarding that soul that you are talking about, that birth, rebirth, revolution happens. So after suppose one body vacate the soul, it enters into the new body. So my question is like, because what I heard from my childhood, no, if we do good karma and all, that people get moksha. So they will not take birth again, I mean, as a human and all, because they become Atma, Paramatma. Paramatma is what? It's a pure soul, that what I heard from my childhood. So if some people, some great people that who have done, I mean, good work as a all, so they have not birth again. So how that new soul has been created? I mean, as we say, the population, no, it increases. So
See,
how the new...
sometimes, no, I'll tell you, mind loves stupid questions. Mind wants to wander into unnecessary questions.
Okay.
जो गॉड का काम है ना, वो गॉड को करने दो. आपका काम क्या है? आपके ऊपर काम करना. आपके गॉडलीहुड को अचीव करना. उस पे फोकस करो ना.
ठीक है. हाँ, नहीं, वो ऐसा
किसी
क्वेश्चन
ने नहीं देखा है.
ओके.
किसी ने नहीं देखा है क्या होने वाला है. So why unnecessarily? ये भी लाइट जल रही है. भाई ये लाइट जल रही है, उजाला दे रही है, मेरे को उजाला चाहिए, मेरा काम हो रहा है. अब वो उसकी वायरिंग कहाँ से हुई, वो एसी है कि डीसी है, उसका क्या साइंस होगा, वो वायर कैसे बना, कौन सी फैक्ट्री से वायर आता है.
No, actually,
you may have that question.
Yeah, no, why my
but
concern...
is that question helping you?
Yeah, now actually, no, kids start asking, so even I don't have answer for those, so I thought if I'll get...
Fine, even I don't have answer, भाई.
Okay.
मुझे भी नहीं मालूम मेरी आत्मा कहाँ से टपकी है. पर इतना मालूम है कि मेरा जॉब है टू मास्टर माय थॉट्स एंड इमोशंस.
तो
ये मालूम है.
ओके.
तो इसी पे काम करना.
ठीक है. एंड वन मोर क्वेश्चन सर, आई मीन मतलब वही हम लोगों ने बचपन से जैसे कि ये श्राद्ध का भी एक होता है, राइट? दैट बट हम तो बोल रहे हैं सोल एक्चुअली ऑलरेडी हैव टेकन इनटू द अनदर बॉडी, बट वी मतलब एज अ ट्रेडिशन वी आर फॉलोइंग. सो आई एम सो मच कंफ्यूज्ड एक्चुअली व्हाट मतलब इज एग्जिस्ट, मतलब वी आर डूइंग ऑल द ट्रेडिशंस एंड ऑल. सो इट इज, आई मीन वी आर कीप ऑन डूइंग इट, और इज देयर एनी साइंस और मतलब इज देयर एनी लॉजिक बिहाइंड इट?
सो यू डिड यस्टरडे ट्रांसजेनरेशनल हीलिंग, राइट?
यस. Yes.
That is the right way, na? Oh, tradition, all that is not going to, or I don't know what tradition you follow, but do meditation. Okay. When you find your alignment, then connect with that state of being. Okay. Whatever love, forgiveness, blessing, seek in that state.
Okay.
Simple.
Okay. And
that is your job. फिर उसने लिया बर्थ, नहीं लिया बर्थ, ठीक है. अगर आपको जानना ही है तो आप भी वहां चले जाओ, जल्दी पता चल जाएगा. प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व. सीइंग इज बिलीविंग.
पता नहीं ना कितनी बार जाके आए हैं.
सी आवर माइंड जो काम करना है हमको वो नहीं करना है. इधर उधर 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 क्यों घुसना है यार?
हाँ वो ऐसे थॉट्स आते रहते हैं, दैट्स व्हाई इसीलिए मैंने
फिर
पूछा.
आप सब चीज आप ही जान लोगे, सब चीज आप ही कर लोगे तो भगवान क्या करेगा यार? कुछ तो उसमें छोड़ दो ना.
ठीक है सर. एंड
अगर मैं टीचर भी बन गया और इलेक्ट्रिशियन भी बन गया और यहाँ स्वीपर भी बन गया और यहाँ का मैनेजर ही बन गया तो बेचारे उन लोग सब क्या करेंगे? सबकी नौकरी छीन लोगे क्या? तो आप अपना काम करो बस.
ठीक है सर. थैंक यू.
राइट.
या.
थैंक यू.
Hello, sir. I feel this is like a hot seat with Abrahamics. Thank you so much for creating such a space for us. And this 9 days is awesome, so we can't even express. And now I have one question, and I hope it resonates with everyone. So we all do the meditation, visualization, gratitude, practicing everything. Irrespective of doing, all these spiritual practices, we tend to, go in a low vibration during the, during the course of the day.
Right.
So how do we maintain that higher vibration throughout the day?
So there is no problem in going to low vibration. First thing is.
Yes.
Right. But the moment you become aware,
Yeah.
now you have the tool to how sooner you get back into the high vibration.
Yeah.
That is important. Right? And now, earlier, when we didn't have the tools, we would stay in that vibration out of ignorance, right? We'll continue to that. But now that you have the tool and the technology, you'll immediately apply that and come out of it. Right? The more you keep applying it, applying it, slowly, that good vibration will become your state of being.
So it becomes like a natural
It
state.
becomes like your natural state.
Yeah.
Right? What started as an effort, then will become your effortless.
Yes.
Right? साइकिल अब पहली बार चलाना सीख रहे हो, गिरते हैं अपन.
Yeah.
पहली बार ध्यान देना पड़ता है. या कार चला रहे हो पहली बार, अभी ब्रेक लगाऊं कि क्लच लगाऊं कि रियर मिरर देखूं कि साइड मिरर देखूं, it's so confusing, right?
Yeah. Yes.
But once you learn it, you are nicely chatting to somebody, music भी सुन रहे हो और आराम से you're driving it.
It becomes autopilot.
Autopilot. So same way, it becomes autopilot.
Yeah.
Then being in that high vibration becomes a natural state.
Yes. Yeah, got it. Thank you. So it's all about the conscious awareness.
Practice.
Yeah, practice. Yeah.
And patience.
Yeah.
Sometimes all these things need patience. Have patience. Because when you have patience, because impatience again creates resistance.
True.
Right?
Absolutely.
When you get impatient about the outcome, when you go into low vibration, don't take it so seriously. Laugh at it.
Yes.
Tak, साला ये क्या किया मैंने? Right?
Yes, yes.
Wo wait, I'll go back, meditate, raise my vibration, come back again.
Yeah.
So don't take it also so seriously.
Yes. It's okay to be not okay
It's
sometimes.
okay yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. When you understand that what leads to your low vibration, because you take your role so seriously, when you know it's only a role, it's only a temporary role you're playing, then you will take it light-hearted. Right?
Hello, Shreyans.
Hello.
There are, same as everyone, no words to express the gratitude what you have done for me and what you're already doing. I've got all my answers from the people. So normally I had so many questions about the health issue, about how to help. But in spite of all this, getting the answers, there's one question. If a person is aloof in front of us and it's a family member, they need help and they're not ready to take help and we can't see them also in that condition, what do we do?
Sometimes the soul takes its own time and you honor their journey. The best you can do, see practicality, so you will know in what situation how much you can do. and how much they allow you to do.
Right.
Right? But again, as I've told you before, the best you can do is to hold them in your high vibration. In your high vibration, hold them as your object of attention.
Yes, my second question was that only. When I have come into this journey from 2016, I was going through a very difficult phase, and I was looking for something, and you came along. I was attending your workshops. It helped me a lot. I mean, I'm surprised.
Closer, yeah, closer.
Yeah, I'm surprised ki what just comes in my thought is manifested without even my thinking I want this. So it is so natural, and I'm so much in gratitude for all the beautiful things happening in my life.
Lovely.
At the right time, people have come, helped me, and gone also, helped and gone also at right time. And if they wouldn't have been there, I think life would have been really, really very challenging. So I'm in gratitude. But when it comes to relationship, your personal, I mean, I'm a coach, I am taking count sessions and all, and people are getting benefited from my suggestions, from my healing. But the question is when the people are at home and they are not means it's like a question कि घर में कुछ नहीं हो रहा है बाहर दुनिया में तुम अपना ये करने चले हो तो how to handle that? I mean you feel so bad कि the solution is there.
A lot of times it's an ego.
It's ego.
A spiritual ego.
No, it's not. It's about hurt. Not even hurt actually.
What gets hurt?
It's not hurt. I mean people. Got it. Mirror.
This is my hand.
Huh.
Okay, try to punch it. Try little punch. Yeah. Now do it. So this is your ego. If there's no ego, there is no hurt. Because there's an ego, you feel the hurt.
I mean, just say, suppose now you are transforming people, many people, but in your family, I'm not saying hey, but just say your
No,
family.
but hey. No, it is true. It is honest. I have challenges in my family. And serious challenges.
Okay.
If I tell for the sake of their privacy, I'm not going to tell anything. But if people may wonder कि दुनिया को तो सब सिखा रहा है पर इसके घर में तो कुछ नहीं इसके घर में तो यार ये चल रहा है and one will wonder कि why. तो don't think कि ऐसा नहीं होएगा.
अच्छा.
सबके घर में होता है. Mahatma Gandhi's son was against Mahatma Gandhi, right? So सबके घर में होता है. But once you understand this, first thing is you take that as a spiritual experience.
True.
That experience becomes the test for your evolution.
So what I've realized is being in the now, what you always say, now has become a mantra. I really literally when I go down, I mean obviously I go down, I come back very soon also. In spite of being over here, there were 2-3 situations which made me realize, yeah, I have to go back. I mean, I was called at home in these only 9 days. But I realized, and you were taking those sessions, ki whatever the situation is not going to change, you be in the moment, you be in the now. So that I did, I could raise my vibrations. I had a choice of raising my vibration or just sulking or whatever it is. In spite of that, now if a person is aloof, I mean that's you said the family mein hai, aloof hai, help lene ko hi tayar nahi hai. So nothing can be done. Is there soul plan?
So sometimes you have to see, you have to reflect back and see ki where you have been a contributing factor. If you have been a contributing factor to their aloofness, right? Then you have to see it as a reflection, as a mirror, where you need to work on yourself and acknowledge to them, give them the acknowledge ki what you did it wrong.
No.
Right? Let me complete. What you did it wrong. And that that very acknowledgement can actually heal them.
Right.
Now maybe you didn't do anything wrong.
No, it's not about wrong and right. Suppose, for example, my mom or your mom, they have diabetes and they are having a lot of sugar in front of you. And you know it's wrong, even they know it's wrong, but still they're not able to stop it. So what is the soul plan, what is the destiny, what is the free will, and what can I do? I mean, how this will go ahead?
So,
nothing.
So, no, as a daughter, it's fine to sometimes be strict with the mother. It's fine, ना ये तो माँ बेटी का relation है यार, इसमें क्या है? But at the same time, From what state of being you're doing what you're doing. The problem is not with the act. The problem is from what state of being you're doing. If you are very disturbed and angry, and then you're doing it,
No.
right? Then it is not going to help.
Yeah.
If you are doing it from the state of compassion,
Yeah,
love,
kindness,
ease,
they are true.
कि नहीं यार मम्मा अभी मैं आपको मिठाई और नहीं दूंगी. Then it is fine.
सामने नहीं खाया, पीछे से खा लिया.
खा लिया तो फिर खा लिया.
हाँ.
You did your job. No?
So that is,
You don't try to control. You don't try to force the outcome.
So outcome जो है, I'm not supposed to bother. I'm just have to do.
There's no. You're not
bothered about that.
You're not concerned with the outcome.
Just do
your
what you have to do.
Your only job is to do your best in that moment of time. At any given moment, you know you did your best.
Right.
उसके बाद फिर उन्होंने खाया नहीं खाया, डबल खा लिया, वो उनका choice है.
Right. And one more thing about.
And that choice should not bother you.
Yeah, it should.
And if the choice is triggering you,
that means
then there's something that you still need to work on yourself.
Got it. And that I understood. And anything about karmic relations where, not the manifestations, that's what I want to say. When I'm manifesting many things so easily, so nicely, but when it comes to relationship, it's not happening. I mean, suppose if it's my mother's health or my partner's or my kids, manifestation is not working there. So is it what is the answer?
See, when you are manifesting other things, other than relationships, it is between you and the quantum field, right? For quantum field, everything is possible.
Right.
When you are no resistance, when you are state of allowance, everything will come to you.
Right.
So that's why it's so easy.
Yeah.
And effortless. When it's a relationship, then it's not just your choice, it's also others' choice. Right? You think, I am thinking because of that. But what is the other person thinking? It's not just your vibration, it's also the other person's vibration. And when you are thinking for them, then their vibration overpowers your vibration.
Yeah.
For them. Right? Their vibration, if it is for their life, their vibration will overpower your vibration.
In fact, it puts me down. It puts me
Exactly.
down.
So instead of uplifting them, they are downlifting you. So that's what I'm saying. That's why relationship you have to understand you can only do your part and back off. Because then you honor their journey. As I told you, every soul is at a different stage of evolution. Baby soul, young soul, old soul. And you chose to be in that family of that different soul's journey.
Right.
Now you want everybody to be like yours.
I think double promotion ka kaam kara hai. You said that.
So sometimes the soul which is triggering you is actually a teacher.
Yeah.
Even though they may be a young soul and you may be the old soul, but being a young soul, they are a teacher so that they're helping you for your evolution and growth.
In fact, too, that's true. Right. I'm getting evolved because of those situations.
So then you start taking it as a spiritual experience. And even if you have slipped sometime, then you see, next time I know how to do it better, how to do it with more awareness. And you practice in your mind already that awareness. How would you react? How will you behave? How will you feel when the same thing happens next time? And when it happens next time, you're already wired to feel differently. And then when you felt differently, then actually that thing happened, then it's a victory. Then you empowered yourself. You feel, wow, I did it. They didn't downlift me.
True.
I stayed uplifted in spite of it.
In spite of it, right.
Not because of it, in spite of it.
In spite of it, right. It's true. That's a victory.
Yeah.
And I must say, thanks to you again. This was totally a universe plan that I am here, that I told you. It's totally universe plan. I had no say in it at all, and I'm so thankful to everything. To each one of you over here for letting me learn with your experiences. I mean, all your questions helped me a lot in answering my questions. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We'll take the last question. Anybody else? All good, right? Okay. So we'll take 3 more questions. One here, then okay.
Yeah, hi sir. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Firstly, thank you, sir, for this opportunity. My name is Mohan. I'm a spiritual teacher. I'm from Hyderabad. So my question is, we all know that Aham Brahmasmi Tattvamasi. I am that, and you are that. We are already that. Then we have like negative traits or negative qualities, then positive qualities, positive traits. So both belongs to us, like on to our deeper self. So then for soul, it is same, right? Then where there is a point for repair or correcting us. So both belongs to us only, and that to the deeper self, it sees everything in a similar, same manner, the source perspective. But so where there is a point for correction or repair, that is the first question.
So as I shared, we have 3 layers of the soul, right?
Yes.
One layer is that I am that, I am Brahma.
Yes.
Second layer is your individual level of soul.
Yeah. Yes.
Right? And that is where you need to correct.
Okay.
At the second layer and the third layer.
Okay.
And you correct the second layer through the third layer.
Okay.
Through the human experience.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Because if the second layer does not take the human experience, it stays in the void. And the void is devoid of experience.
Correct.
Evolution happens through experience.
Correct.
For that you need human body. So you come into the human experience to repair the second layer.
Yes.
But once the second layer is fully sorted after whatever lifetimes it takes,
Okay.
then all the layers merge with the third layer.
Okay.
Then you're Aham Brahmasmi. Then you don't need to take birth again.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. So, but on a first layer, as a individual, like being into this human body, we always judge experience. Like when after coming into meditation, I started even judging more because I'm more aware. Oh, this is positive, this is negative. So earlier, like I'm experiencing without any judgment. If it is positive, I'll feel positive. If it's negative, I feel like I'm crying, feeling sad, disappointed. But after coming into meditation, become more aware, then with that awareness, I started to judge, oh, this is positive, this is negative. Then how do we deal with that judgment?
So drop the judgment.
Okay.
Understand there's a virtue of every experience.
Okay.
Learn the lessons. What is the reason? What is the teaching behind the lesson? Behind that experience?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
If you say it's a negative experience, and you will buy that experience by assigning that meaning. Right? The judgment has that emotional charge.
Yes.
So take it as an experience. And what is the lesson from that experience?
Okay.
Which will help you to master your thoughts and emotions.
Yeah. Like dropping the judgments. It's a completely experiencing that without any judgments. So that will make us free. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, sir. And one more question, like if you don't mind, maybe a small question. Like being into like spiritual path, we are always in a constant learning mode. Okay, I need to learn more, and as you said also, when we learn our lessons early and we don't have to go through that suffering phase. So in that constant phase of learning, we'll be in always learning because there is no end to learning. It's an ocean. We cannot learn in one lifetime.
Right.
So how do one maintain a balance between learning and like being?
So learning from the state of being. Okay. There's nothing to be balanced about.
Okay.
Learning from the right state of being. Learning from the state of joy and inspiration.
Okay.
Because it's always a journey. It's never about destination.
Correct.
It's always about journey. Right? You're not learning that one day you'll come into the state of being.
Okay.
That state of being and learning. State of being and learning. It goes hand in hand together.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, maybe out of fear. Okay, if I learn it, maybe my life is not so good now. So maybe if I learn it fast, then I can get out of the problem. Maybe it is an ego trait.
Again, we're not trying to problem solving. Those two words don't go together.
Okay.
Problem, moment you focus on problem,
it expands.
You expand that, right? So you live life now.
Okay.
right? Life is all about
No.
slices of present moment.
Mm.
So how do you make your now better? So the journey has to be joyful. The
Okay.
journey has to be fun,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So don't make your journey very serious,
Yeah.
right? Especially when you think about spiritual journey, you think spiritual journey has to be very serious.
Yes.
No, spiritual journey, more the enlightenment, more the enjoyment.
Yeah.
Because celebration, fun is your natural state. The more you're in a state of fun, the more when you're having more fun, you're in a state of allowance. Your manifestation will become faster.
Yeah.
So don't make, oh, I will learn, so one day.
Mm.
That one day will never come. Am I enjoying my day today?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Like
Thank
you
you.
made me open my eyes because I always, like even I'll share one thing and I'll just leave.
Yeah, please.
Before I came here, I had a lot of ego that I know everything. And that ego, I set a boundary for myself. And even I was not, in the first day, second day, nobody was talking to me and I was not talking to anyone. In that breathwork, third day we did a breathwork. After that breathwork, I released a lot of resistance. I let go of that ego. Then automatically people started talking to me and I started talking to them freely without any resistance. So that one miracle happened. So I just wanted to share that. It's truly, I think it's a biggest gift that you gave to us, which is the gift of being our true self. So amazing. Thank you so much, sir. Thanks to each and everyone, our entire team, staff, everyone. Thank you, sir. Love you so much.
Love you too. Thank you. One day I'll come to attend your class.
Yeah, and that's my manifestation, sir. Probably we'll share the stage, we'll stage a share very soon. I'm excited for that. Thank you.
So be it.
Namaste sir, my name is Mangesh. I'm from Pune and good morning. Because क्योंकि जब जागो तभी सवेरा. So from your insights and talks, I really wake up. So my question is regarding 5 steps. You taught us 5 steps of manifestation, right? So in that first step, you said, please correct me if I am wrong. So in that first step, you said brain coherence. For that, we have to observe our inhale and exhale breath, right? So sometimes the intensity of thought is so much heavy that we can't, even though not 10 seconds also we can concentrate on breath. So is there anything?
Breathwork.
Okay, breathwork.
That's why breathwork is a great tool. Sometimes we have a lot of heavy emotions, real life challenges going on. Then we need something more physical.
Right.
So then breathwork is like going to a gym, right? Physical activity you're doing, but that helps you release those heavy emotions, withdraw from the situation, and then slip into the meditative state.
Right. So the purpose of...
and not just breathwork. Breathwork is one tool.
Okay.
Do things which you like.
Yeah.
Go and watch a good comedy movie. Spend time with your friends. Whatever you like, whatever excites you, whatever makes you feel light-hearted.
Sure.
Do something like that. Build some momentum. Anything that helps you to build a right energy framework. Do that. And when you build that, then you can do other things like meditations or anything.
Yeah. You share the example of Edison because he do some practice, like means he take a ball on his hand and just he take a nap, right? So can we do like this? Means in brain coherence, can we do a nap and by putting a 15-minute alarm, and after that wake up and then directly go on heart coherence and like that?
Everything you can do.
Okay.
There's no fixed rule about. You have to see what works for you. Experiment it. Na?
Yeah, thank you.
Experiment it. If it works for it,
yeah,
continue doing it.
Sure.
Not only whether you can do it or not, you can experiment and evolve your own technique.
Right.
And maybe you can share it with the world then.
Yeah, thank you.
Right. So even in alternative medicine or spirituality, there are so many modalities.
Right.
So there's no fixed modality.
Mhm.
So you see what works for you.
Yeah.
Be flexible. It's a play of consciousness.
Mhm.
So experiment it, play with it. See this, oh, this works for me. Okay, then you continue that.
Yeah, that's what my question is. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, we'll take this last.
Namaskar. Good evening to all.
Your name?
My name is Vittal Gode.
And you are from Pune, Mumbai.
Yeah, I'm from Pune, Mumbai.
Now I know. Now when people ask me, I'll tell I am from Betul, Mumbai and Bangalore.
See, both cities are very close to my heart, so. So actually, first of all, I would like to thank from bottom of my heart, because the way last 9 days, no one knows. Even everyone is so busy in their life. I also thought I'm very busy man, but when I came here and the way, like everyone, we enjoy and like all the sessions, means I always think like I'm in the 11th standard or 12th standard, I'm studying science. My teachers are teaching me. It was like that, so excitement. Even everyone, not me only, even Shankar sir and everyone here, they were so excited about it. So again, thanks to you. My question is actually, I'm a tutor, tennis coach, teacher. So my question is around this. I will take this platform because there are so many people were here. They were here with their kids. So that was very good thing. So my questions, I have a couple of questions. The first question is that, as you said yesterday, parenting. So what actually I saw in like the last 10 years during the coaching, kids are getting frustrated. Like 5 years, 6 year kids is there. And now he's very frustrated about his life, about his day routine. So what actually I saw, since they are just in like a junior KG, senior KG, but they have so much, study and their syllabus and everything. So as a teacher, I always, wonder, because when I was a kid and like our time, it was like 4 or 5 hours day schools, and the remaining time we were just like playing, enjoying, and even I don't know if there was a concept of parenting or something like that in those days. But nowadays, yeah, it's there, and I think parenting is not a role. I think it's my personal opinion. It should be like a bliss, because God has given us such a beautiful thing. So it should be like a bliss. But now I am a teacher, and what my role is to be teach. But now I'm not teaching, but I'm playing the role of parents in the school or on the court. And as a parents, they are doing the role of parent, like teachers. They are teaching kids how to be, how to behave, how to be keep yourself in the school. So I think it's a little confusion. So I want you to talk on this, means how will you elaborate this? Because there are so many parents here, and we are people are watching us on online. So can you elaborate?
So you as a teacher,
yeah,
as an enlightened teacher,
not
yeah,
enlightened.
of course, because now you understand things. As an evolved teacher,
yeah,
right, all the more you need the children the studying should. It's more about learning how to learn.
Exactly.
Rather than just bookish formula.
Yeah.
And rat ke aa jao and
Exactly.
just get marks.
Parents are pushing them to go to the class.
So where you can invite the parents, give them the talk to the parents, right?
Okay.
And give them the understanding, and tell them that it is not just a teacher responsibility. It is a cooperative responsibility between the teacher and the parent.
Right.
Right. So give them the understanding, and then so that things are both are in cohesive
Yeah.
with each other.
Correct.
Right. So as a teacher, I would advise you to do that.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you know how to deal with the children.
Yes.
But now you cannot control how the parents deal with the children. Right. So then call the parents. And as a teacher, you can call the parents.
I can.
Right.
Yeah.
So call the parents. Give them this understanding.
But it's like that kid, the role is misunderstood means it's a like mismatch. Parents are doing like
It's not mismatch.
because so much schooling it's not there like 6-7 hours schooling again they have some their private classes so
Don't worry, parents are doing their role.
oh
उनका खिलाना पिलाना उनका उनको उनको एंटरटेन करना सर्वाइवल करना उनको हॉलिडे पे ले जाना वो सब अपना काम कर रहे हैं
okay
उनको प्यार देना उनको पुचकारना उनको 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 डांटना वो उन लोग भी अपना काम कर रहे हैं but there's some aspect of it which they are missing
okay
especially the education aspect that aspect which now where you understand it which is your expertise from that only for that aspect you can help them understand
correct
so don't think कि parent पूरे
Yeah.
teacher बन गए और आप पूरे parent बन गए
हाँ it's because classes में भी तो वही कर रहे हैं तो
so you can make them more aware of the teaching part of the role or the studying part of the role, how to approach it, that you can make more aware.
Okay.
Rest, they are doing their job.
Okay.
And rest, their job is not your responsibility.
Yeah, definitely, it's not mine.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, continue to this. I have one more question because this is so good. Like, when we are 30 plus, 35 plus, now we are coming here in the pyramid, we are sitting, silence in the mode and all. Is it possible or how can you think it that like kids also enjoy these sessions? Means here also we saw so many videos like kids are doing that sadhanas and all this stuff. So do you think in a school, like, this is the call of government, but still do you think that we as a parents and citizen of this country, this program, like, in a small version of, can we run this in a school or it should be happen? So our education system.
Of course, you can take that role as a teacher. You can take that as a
Exactly.
passion.
That's my very humble,
Of course, of course. That will
because
be
if
great.
I know this, like 36, she knows that
they are
like
our future, right? They are our future.
Correct.
So if they learn at an early stage, then they don't need to go through the whole process of making the mistake
and
then spending other life remedying that mistake.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll end now. Okay, one last. People are waiting. I wonder how you all really sit and listen patiently.
So, my question, Shreyans, my name is Binti. So my question
You're
is,
from?
I'm from Delhi NCR.
Delhi,
Okay.
huh?
So my question is that, you said in the soul contract that, people choose the life that they want. Now in the context of what is happening in the world around, how does one take a contract to be a murderer or to, kill thousands of people? That is one. And the second is, you as a spiritual teacher, what is the message that you would like to give to world leaders so that, this kind of mass genocide or this kind of violence that is happening, in whatever name it is, what is that you would like to convey that, this cycle of violence should end?
Right. So, first thing is you change the world by changing yourself. Best thing, when you change your vibration, you are impacting the vibration of the universe. Right? Secondly, if somebody is a murderer, nobody takes the soul contract to kill somebody's life. Nobody has a soul, no soul gives permission. When the soul contract is with the approval of the other soul, right? No soul gives permission in that stage to take each other's life, because that is their boundary. Not even to kill their own life. That is their boundary. Because the reason the soul took birth is to learn and grow, right? So one is that. So, but some murderer can do murder out of ignorance, out of the lack of alignment. Right? But everybody is living their path. And everybody is learning, everybody is living, and the whole universe is operating on the basis of law of attraction, on the basis of law of karma. So, whatever you can do to help the situation, you should do. But without feeling bad for it, without downlifting you. So many times, I've observed people slipping into depression because of the violence around them, or because of something right not happening around them. Nothing has happened to them. But they get so obsessed. I've seen so many counselors slipping into depression because of the counseling and understanding the pain and knowing and hearing that day in, day and out. Rather than uplifting them, they downlift themselves and they slip into depression. Right? So you're not helping them, you're not helping yourself. So you understand from the soul's perspective that everybody is living the soul's path, everybody is living the soul's journey. Right? And Richard Bach said the mark of your belief is the mark of your ignorance. The depth of your ignorance is directly proportionate to the depth of your belief in injustice and tragedy. So if you believe in injustice, if you believe in tragedy, that means how ignorant you are. Right? Because from the soul's perspective, there is no tragedy. There is no injustice. It's law of attraction, law of karma, doing its own part.
But that doesn't end what we are seeing, and it's like.
So what is in your power?
I mean, I will do whatever is in my
That is
power.
all. You do your job now. That is all. Mahatma Gandhi felt that being oppressed and being by a ruler is not something that I want for my country. He took a path from the state of that I will give my country, I want freedom for my country through the state of non-violence. So you can choose that path, right? But from the right state of being. So you may go and help them. Suppose there is a war going on in, say, Israel and, say, Lebanon. You may go and help. There are so many homeless. There's no point feeling bad for them and not doing anything. By feeling bad, we are actually adding to their problem. And you are downlifting them and downlifting the vibration of the universe. You are not a contributing factor. If you really want to help, then take a flight, go help.
Obviously
You don't want to do that.
That is not possible, but.
Then what? Then what? Then focus on things that help you raise your vibration. There's so many good things also happening in the world. Focus on those goodness.
Okay, but that was not fine. Okay, fine. I mean, we'll just leave it at that.
No, I am ready to answer.
No, my question was.
अभी आए हो तो ऐसे नहीं छोड़ूंगा.
No, my question was more in terms of, see, we are seeing something. Okay, so I'm doing as an individual, yes, I will focus on what I need to do. But as what is happening in the world, and in some way or the other, it does affect, right? So something that happens, I could not to care about the world, but we do tend to care about the world.
So if you care, then go, help them.
No, that is, my question is that suppose, as you as being so.
And even if you cannot go, in your mind, in your meditation,
no, we do that.
Give them love, give them peace, give them that, whatever love and blessings and high vibrations, and they find help, they seek solace, whatever, Energetically, you can give them.
No, no. My question.
do that.
No, that we'll do. Right? That I still do. My question is that you, as a, if you were to give a message to world leaders.
No. Tell me about you.
No, I do what I do in my meditation.
Bas.
That's that. So that I do. Right? That I do. I pray for peace. That's something that I do regularly. I mean, do it daily. But the question is just that so much of thing that is happening. So what is it that we could possibly tell world leaders that, in terms of giving a message that, if you perpetuate this cause of violence, then this whole cycle will continue to keep happening.
Of course. That is what, no? That's why violence can never stop violence.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to get across.
100%.
Yeah, that's what I really wanted to get at.
100%. I totally agree. Violence cannot stop violence.
Yeah, that's the only...
what you fight, you strengthen.
Yeah, that's the message that I really
What
want.
you resist, you persist.
Yeah, that's the only question that I wanted to hear. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So any killings and violence is not part of the soul plan. This is what you mean to say.
Violence could be a part of soul plan. Killing is never a part of soul plan.
So all that is happening as part of the free will.
Free will, exactly.
Okay. Okay, this is one new clarity. I thought it is all pre-planned over there.
No soul agrees to be killed or to kill anybody.
Okay.
That is never a part.
Okay.
Because that is your personal boundary.
Yeah.
No life has a right to take another life.
Okay.
That is the personal boundary.
Okay. No, yourself also he said no. No.
Never. When the soul commits suicide, they regret a lot.
Yeah.
It's a shame, a regret. Then they take again more lifetime to heal that. Because we came here to face the life challenges, not to escape and run away. That could be a part of soul plan. To vacate the body in a certain way is a part of the soul plan, but not suicide.
Killing somebody else, yeah.
Not by forcefully taking your life away. It could be any ways, but not by suicide or not by killing anybody. Not killing yours or not killing themselves. No. Yeah, no violent like that. It is violence, exactly.
Yeah.
Violence is a human bomb. So the soul does not choose that. So it is their ignorance, it is their free will. And when they vacate the body, they review it. They know what they've done wrong. And what they need to now, what soul challenges or the soul plans they need to take now to balance that karma or to heal that emotional state.
So free will created in the environment after they come in?
Of course. Of course. And free will always overrides karma. If free will always overrides karma.
So there is a possibility a young soul can become a baby soul in next life?
Of course.
A reverse direction can happen?
It very rarely happens, but it can happen. Like how we evolved from mineral kingdom, plant to mineral, mineral to animal, animal to human. Very rarely you can go back to animal. But that rare thing can happen. Because to learn the lessons, I don't need to become animal to learn lessons. I plan enough challenges in my next life as a human being itself to learn the lessons rather than going back to animal. It's wrong. It's wrong. See, a lot of times what comes from religion is out of morality. अगर हम उनको इंसान को डर नहीं दिखाएंगे तो वो राइट कैसे बिहेव करेगा? to instill fear and morality कि ऐसा करोगे तो स्वर्ग में जाओगे, ऐसा करोगे तो नरक में जाओगे. Right? And also, a lot of times these rules and regulations comes from the people who himself are in a different level of consciousness. So जो इस level of consciousness है वो rule regulation भी उसी level का बनाएंगे ना. मतलब most likely unless the soul really makes that choice. But rarely will a soul choose like that. Free will can even override karma. Because if you learn the lessons as per the karmic plan, you have chosen to learn these challenges and so that you can learn the lessons. But if you learn the lessons much in advance, then you will transcend karma, then those challenges will dissolve. Yeah, so life is always dynamic. Because depend on the free will, it's like, you come with a balance sheet. So you come with a balance sheet of, say, 500 rupees loss. Now, with free will, karma is a balance sheet of all your lives. Now, with free will, in this lifetime, you can earn 1,000 rupees and convert it into 500 plus. Or you can choose to make it 500 and make another 500 loss and make it 1,000 minus. But constantly the balance sheet is changing every moment. With every thought, every emotion, the balance is changing. Sometimes it goes to 600, then 590, then 538, then 648. So balance sheet is constantly changing. With your change of vibration. And as the balance sheet is changing, so is the how that destiny which you had planned will behave, how you will encounter that keeps on changing. So everything, karma is a probability. It's like a blueprint. I want to make this kind of a house. But once you are in the house, you decided कि यार ये 3 दीवार तोड़ दो और ये भरा कमरा बना दो. I don't need so many rooms. So you can constantly change with your free will.
So I have a question, maybe just come in my mind. How to find a mentor? After coming to spirituality, now I suddenly started feeling of a need of a mentor, which I never fit. And at the same time, you said me also 4 days before, does not believe anyone. So like there are two different things. Like should we start? Let's say
I never said does not believe anyone.
Okay.
I said learn from everyone, follow no one.
Oh yes. Okay.
Follow the teachings, not the teacher.
Okay. So what about the mentor then? Like
don't get stuck on one person. A book can be a mentor, a person can be a mentor, life can be a mentor. You can learn from so many people.
Okay.
Because if you get stuck with one person, then you will only believe as per their limitation of their understanding.
True.
Right? Suppose I am teaching, my own understanding can be limited. And then by becoming just loyal to me, you may, but your soul may be planned for much more evolution. And you may now shutting the doors to learn from more evolved souls.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
So learn from everyone. Or sometime, and imagine, or imagine if you have just followed me and idolized me. And आपको पता लगा यार ये तो 4 लड़की के साथ सोया था, ये तो मेरा गुरु था और वो पकड़ा गया और वो तो जेल में है.
Same the Keshav Asharam Bapu that suddenly people listen.
Doesn't matter whoever it is, but you'll be shattered. पूरी जिंदगी मेरी भ्रष्ट हो गई इस आदमी के पीछे. Right?
Okay.
Because the best teachers are still learning, the best healers are still healing.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. Only 1 minute I will take. I just want to share my experience. I don't have any question. I'll just tell my experience in
Sorry.
1 minute only. Only 1 minute only, sir.
And when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And teacher does not necessarily mean as a person. It can come in form of a life experience. It can come in a form of relationship, in form of a situation. Anything. It can come in form of a book. It can come in any form. Right? Thank you.
Yes. So my experience, like I have done a lot Vipassana before, but 1.5 years back when I came into meditation, I was in deep trouble with health and I could only sleep for 2 hours. But somehow I got the link on YouTube for PMC meditation and I started doing meditation. The same day I got a vision. Gautam Buddha came into my vision and he gave me a rose. And since that day, I never missed my meditation. Even if I don't get a chance, I only do meditation for 10 minutes only, but I never miss a meditation. The message was very, very clear to me from Buddha, just don't stop meditating. So I want to just say, Buddha, that is gave me direction that I have reached here in Pyramid Valley. And because of Sir, he is so generous person. I will never shame to tell you that he sponsored me twice this retreat, and I'm very, very grateful for that. I want to say thank you for that. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shreyans. This is one thing we just, you all can take a picture of this for connecting with Shreyans or any of his wisdom, and through all these, we are on, Shreyans is available, we have a website, shreyans.org, then phone number, admin number is there, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, mail, and then LinkedIn. All these IDs are there. So you can use them for connecting with Shreyans. Thank you so much, Shreyans.
Or the link is all the links are on the app.
App also, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
all.
much, Shreyans.
Thank you.
Thank you.
When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on my